Thank you. Looks like we have a pretty full room. We'd like to commence with the plenary session, please. Can I request the following delegates to please join me on stage? Shri Sanjay Mehta ji, Mr. Keyur Shah, Shri Paramjit Singh ji, Mr. Yogesh Mandani and Mr. Shravan Agarwal. Also very honored to have Shri V.K. Tripathi, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Steel, join us via a live link from New Delhi. He will be also addressing the audience later this afternoon. Can I request all the dignitaries to please stand for the national anthem?
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. Can I request Sanjay Bhai and the dignitaries on stage to please proceed with the lamp lighting to officially inaugurate the conference. a very warm welcome to all our registered delegates, dignitaries, Sri Tripathi ji, who's joining us online. Thank you and welcome all to Goa. It's wonderful to see an absolute packed room out here. We have 250 registered delegates. This is the first time that MRAI has organized something specifically for the recycling fraternity, the ferrous fraternity, the steel industry in India. And we truly appreciate all of you all attending and being here to support the association. Everyone knows market conditions are challenging as they are right now. And in spite of all of that, for 250 steel mills and other participants to be here is a true testament to what MRAI believes in, what we stand for, and the support we want to continue giving, not only you as members of the trade, but also policy feedback to the Government of India. We are, if you notice through the program flow, there's very little time where we set up on market updates and what's happening globally, etc. The next 1.5 days, we're really focusing more on issues which are going to be relevant for the next 10 years, for the next 15 years, related to steel in India. Whether that's BIS standards, whether that's green steel, whether that's green financing, and of course decarbonization. These are all key words which we're hearing from the Ministry of Steel, from the Government of India, and with all of y'all, actual steel mills being present in this room for the next day and a half, I'm absolutely confident that it's going to be a wonderful conference. Please attend all the sessions. Please make the sessions as interactive as possible. If you go through the speaker list, we have a really AAA grade of speakers coming from large consulting firms, from large government organizations. They're all going to be here sharing their views on all the other topics that I just mentioned above. So please take full advantage of the next day and a half, attend our sessions, and make them as interactive as possible. I would now like to request MRAI to play our introductory video.
MRAI, voice of the Indian recycling industry. Often this is referred to as waste. It's everywhere. But what if it wasn't just waste? What if it was an opportunity? An opportunity to build a better future, a more sustainable India. Circularity is the answer. It encompasses recyclable materials that connect almost all spheres of human activities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has envisioned a zero-waste society by 2070, and circular economy is the path to achieving this vision, where virgin resources are conserved and recyclable materials are the center of such an ecosystem. The vision also entails creating employment opportunities and doubling the earnings for rural and weaker sections of society, especially the women. Modi ji has launched Mission Life, Lifestyle for Environment, during India's presidency in 2023 at the G20 Summit, with the goal of having a measurable impact and motivating Indians and global citizens to take individual and group action for environmental conservation. The Material Recycling Association of India, with over 1,500 members representing the recycling industry, shares this vision of our Honorable Prime Minister. MRAI is growing along with its partner associations and implementing global best practices for sustainability and circularity in India. MRAI is contributing to the various government policy interventions like National Non-Ferrous Metal Scrap Recycling Framework, 11 action plans for circular economy across multiple segments, steel scrap policy, vehicle scrappage policy, updating the waste management rules and extended producer responsibility across various industries like batteries, tires, plastics, electronic scrap, JPC study on ferrous scrap market. MRAI is actively involved in the formation of BIS standards on ferrous, copper, aluminium scrap and plastics. Recycling is no longer misunderstood. Today's recycled products are equal, if not better, in quality and performance to those made from virgin materials. Join the movement. Recycle. Choose recycled products. Support initiatives that promote circular economy. Together, we can build a greener, more sustainable India and the world at large. Waste is not a problem. It's a resource. Let's recycle, reuse, and build a better tomorrow. MRAI, Voice of the Indian Recycling Industry.
Our first speaker for the Sustainable Steel Conference 2025, can I please request Mr. Keyur Shah, Managing Director of Monosteel India and also a Board Director at the MRAI. Monosteel is a well-recognized company that manufactures steel bars, bright bars and MS bars in Gujarat. Under his leadership, the company has been actively contributing to sustainable steel making and promoting responsible recycling practices. Keyur bhai, please go ahead.
A very warm good afternoon to everyone at the conference over here. It's a privilege to have everyone over here for the Goa's first Ferrous conference, which MRAI has hosted. And it's a privilege to stand before you all for the MRAI Sustainable Conference coming up in Goa. So steel is the backbone of nation's infrastructure. Making it sustainable is just not environment necessity, it's an economic and industrial imperative. By embracing recycling green technologies, we ensure that the strength of the industry for the responsibility of the planet goes hand in hand. So now coming up with the role of MRAI. MRAI has been sustainable steel making by integrating the recyclers in India. Though the continuous engagement with the Ministry of Steel and MoEFCC, MRAI has been for the shape of policies recognizing for scrap as green material, for the low carbon emission of steel production. Our initiatives for circular economy, scrap standardization, and responsible recycling has been the prime motto. By bridging recyclers, steel makers, and policy makers, MRAI has been as a bridge between all of them. Now coming up with the growth of MRAI. It was been founded by Shri Iqbal Nathani ji in 2011 with 45 members, and now this apex body with President Sanjay Mehta ji has been with 1800 steel makers association. MRAI has been very active in all the forms: ferrous, non-ferrous, plastic, e-waste, ELVs, batteries, tires, used oil, and paper, making MRAI the umbrella body for the Indian recycling ecosystem. We have been recognized by MoEFCC, Ministry of Steel, DGFT, Niti Aayog, CPCB, and various other associations as the official voice of Indian Recycling Association. The policy and the regulatory of achievements of MRAI. MRAI has continuously worked with the streamlined trade procedures and remove operational bottlenecks for recyclers. During COVID-19 lockdown, MRAI has been very active with the waivers of the detention charges by shipping line, saving crores of rupees of the Indian recyclers. Our representations have been led to zero import duty on ferrous scrap, simplified PSIC procedures, ease of SIMS compliance. MRAI has been very active for shaping in EPR, vehicle scrappage policy, and circular economy committee under Niti Aayog. Above all, our advocacy has been ensured by the recycling and is viewed as environmental solution and not a pollution problem. National and global presence for MRAI. The International Material Recycling Conference has become over the Asia's most respectable platforms for the global recycling dialogue in India, with over 12 editions already done till date. We have done successfully 3 conferences, 2 in Bangkok and 1 with Vietnam, and we have got a very huge position in the center. The conference regularly hosts leaders from BIR, REMA, URIC, CMRA, and various international governments strengthening India's global recycling and partnership. Today, MRAI stands as internationally respected institution of dialogue and collaboration, strengthening sustainability and public awareness. MRAI has launched initiatives like circular economy parks, skill development, and recycling standards, aligning the growth with sustainability. We are proud to serve as sustainable partner for the IFA Awards 2025 as MRAI, taking the recycling awareness beyond the industry into particular culture. Those efforts reflect MRAI belief that environment responsibility and economic progress must grow together. We have been in many collaborations with the government. MRAI has been close partnership with the MoEFCC, Ministry of Steel, Ministry of Commerce, Niti Aayog and state governments, ensuring recyclers are a part of policy making. Our approach has always been constructive, not confidential, focused on solutions that serve both industry and the business with the environment saving. This cooperative model is one of the key reasons behind MRAI story. The road ahead for MRAI would be, MRAI's journey is far from over. Our goal is to make India a global hub for sustainable recycling and economy. As we gathered here in Goa, steel by steel, idea by idea, let's reframe our collective resolve to strengthen India's steel sector through sustainability, innovative ideas and unity. Together we have achieved a lot. Together we will be doing much more. Thank you. Now one more request to everyone. As we have made up this first conference of MRAI as coming up for a technological sessions, I would like everyone to attend each and every sessions, rather doing more of networking. That can be done later on. And attend each and every sessions, and it would be very useful because we have got many more speakers over here in Goa. Thank you so much.
Can I now request Shri Yogesh Mandani ji, President of IFA, to please share his opening remarks. Yogesh ji is a seasoned business leader with over 20 years of experience in manufacturing and business sectors. He currently serves as Director of the Construction Industry Development Council. He is also the President of IFA and Chairman of Bharat Ferroalloys and SMW Ispat Private Limited. Known for his expertise in sustainability, steel and agriculture, Mandani ji is actively pursuing net zero carbon emissions and is involved in various committees in Maharashtra focusing on circular economy.
Good afternoon to all and welcome to one and all here. I would also like to welcome Shri Tripathi ji who has joined us. Let us make this event very interactive, and thanks to MRAI for getting all the steel manufacturers under one roof for the discussions, for the policy makings, for the way ahead, for the future of our steel industry. Firstly, I would like to really congratulate one and all for being a role model in the steel industry of Indian steel making. We all deserve this. So I would like to have a round of applause for all of us. And it's really appreciating that the ministry, the Indian government have started recognizing us, and they have shown that the way ahead for the green steel, for the steel making, for the affordable steel, this sector is very promising, and we are really proud, and we assure that we will move ahead with the spirit what the steel ministry wants to do us. There are a lot of challenges we are facing, and these challenges at such a forum should come forward so that the policy makers, the ministry get recognized all our issues and resolve it. I would also say that now, since this sector has been very much into the green steel, sustainable steel, and there are a lot of government initiatives, the policies has been declared for the green initiative, and it's especially for the sector which is the secondary sector. And we all must participate in this. We have been governed by NIST, who is our mentor, who the nodal officer, the director for the NIST is here with us, and he is always supporting us in the journey of steel making. So let us interact, let us have lot of gain from the sector, which really says that we can achieve the target of 300 million tons of steel making with affordable with the green initiative. The green taxonomy, already I have seen that almost like 20 to 25, Paramjit ji, almost 25 to 30 industries from the sector have been allotted the green certificate. Around 30. So we are like 1,700, 1,800 members. So why not each and everyone come forward? See, our secretary, our steel ministry has always mentioned that कि जब भी बात होती है कि स्टील कौन बनाता है तो 4-5 लोगों का नाम आता है. Why not you guys come forward? And our secretary has shown an interest and he has started visiting the steel plants also. IFA, I represent IFA as a president, and we with the MRI are taking lot of issues ahead and also have initiated the plant visits for the of the steel manufacturers, for the policy makers and also the other fraternities, so that we get a level playing field. There are a lot of challenges why our material is being sold at a low price as compared to the main producers. That has to be addressed. And now we are on the journey of achieving that. So let's be united, let's be together. And I hope that this forum, this MRI conference of recycling will help us to achieve our goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Yogesh. I think that sets the context really well for all the sessions later on green steel and decarbonization. So we look forward to everyone's participation on that. Can I now request Shri Sanjay Mehta ji to join me on the podium? Sanjay Bhai is the president of MRAI and heads the MTC Group, a 5-decade-old business group employing more than 5,000 personnel involved in ferrous and non-ferrous scrap, ferroalloys, iron ore, coking coal, and a manufacturer of steel billets, rebar, structural and copper tubes. Sanjay Bhai, all yours.
थैंक यू जैन. सबसे पहले आप सबका स्वागत गोवा के अंदर. जैसे मेरे वीपी ने बताया कि जैन नाथानी ने कि स्पेशली फेरस इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए ये कॉन्फ्रेंस गोवा के अंदर 2 दिन की ऑर्गेनाइज की गई है. सो आपका सपोर्ट शॉर्ट जर्नी के अंदर 1 से 1.5 महीने के अंदर आप इतनी अच्छी संख्या में आए, उसके लिए आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. First of all, like already briefed by my friend Yogesh Mandani ji, the support of Steel Ministry is immense. V.K. Tripathi sir ji, नमस्ते. मेरे जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी और स्टील मिनिस्ट्री में हमारे वर्टिकल को स्क्रैप बेस्ड इंडस्ट्री, सेकेंडरी स्टील को मतलब एब्सोल्युटली प्राथमिकता देने वाले V.K. त्रिपाठी सर और परमजीत जी सर यहाँ पर बैठे हैं. और स्टील मिनिस्ट्री से मेरा नाता लगभग 16 साल का रहा है. 10 साल तो मुझे प्रेसिडेंट हो गए, उसके पहले मैंने 3 साल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट की चेयर पे था और उसके पहले 3 साल इनफॉर्मल रही MRAI इकबाल नाथानी सर के अंडर में. तो 16 साल से मेरे ख्याल से मैं जैन नाथानी हम लोग सब लोग मिनिस्ट्री में जाते रहे. और 16 साल की जर्नी में आपको इतना बता सकता हूँ, द काइंड ऑफ सपोर्ट व्हाट वी रिसीव्ड एज ए MRAI फ्रॉम स्टील मिनिस्ट्री इज इमेंस. हमने आपके साथ में चल के आपके साथ में मतलब टोटल मार्गदर्शन के अंदर हमने दूसरे वर्टिकल की भी स्थापना की. हमारे में हिम्मत दिलाने की जो आपने टोटल साहस बढ़ाया, उसके लिए मैं आपका हमेशा से शुक्रगुजार रहूँगा. और लास्ट 15 साल के अंदर जिस तरीके से स्टील मिनिस्ट्री को स्पेशली सेकेंडरी स्टील को जो सपोर्ट मिला है वो मतलब मैं आपको बयान नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि मैं एडवोकेसी साइड में इन्वॉल्व हूँ. मेरा नाता स्टील मिनिस्ट्री से बहुत ओल्ड रहा है और आज भी हम जाते रहते हैं, चाहे योगेश मंदानी साहब हो चाहे मैं हूँ. और हम जिस तरीके से स्टील मिनिस्ट्री में जाते हैं और आप लोगों की वहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा वैल्यू है. और डे बाय डे जिस तरीके से ग्रीन स्टील टैक्सोनॉमी, जिस तरीके से स्टील मिनिस्ट्री सारी पॉलिसी आप लोगों के लिए बना रही है, मेरा ऐसा विश्वास है कि सेकेंडरी स्टील को बहुत ज़्यादा हाइट के ऊपर लेके जाने में स्टील मिनिस्ट्री का अभूतपूर्व योगदान रहेगा. थैंक यू सो मच V.K. त्रिपाठी सर और परमजीत जी सर, जिस तरीके से आपका सपोर्ट है. थैंक यू सो मच. रिगार्डिंग MRAI, Keyur Shah has already briefed that we are an association of all the recycling materials. We started our journey from ferrous scrap, ferrous and non-ferrous. Then later on, after 8-9 years of journey, Niti Aayog and lot of ministries consultations we have joined. We have included other materials like plastic, paper, batteries, e-waste, everything has been included, and almost 11 verticals are there. I can proudly say that almost 8 verticals are absolutely working fine, in absolutely the bodies are there. The like e-waste body is absolutely, we are the apex body in e-waste, we are the apex body in tire, we are the apex body in plastic. So we are very much closely working with Niti Aayog and MOFCC on the other policy making. So MRA is definitely doing their level best for best policy formation for the industries. Why associations are necessary? Like my friend Mr. Yogesh Mandani, he has just 2 months back has organized All India Induction Furnace conference in Mumbai, NESCO, and there was 2.5 days, 3 days conference, very well successful conference. All the induction furnace participants have participated. Almost over 4,000 people have participated. 3,000 people have participated, and this is the platform where we as both MRI and MRI is a recyclers association, and that is an induction furnace association. We both are together trying to make best policies for the industry, and I can say proudly that Yogesh Mandani has done very well work in last few years, and since he has taken the presidentialship, and the industry advocacy has taken different route. Thank you, Yogesh bhai, for your efforts and everything. Regarding Mr. Keyur Shah and Zain Nathani, Shravan Agarwal, in this, we decided our board meeting that we will henceforth organize our vertical-wise conference, and so this is our first ferrous conference. Then later on, non-ferrous conference, plastic, e-waste conferences will be organized. Like tire also will be organized separately in one conference in a year, so that at least that particular verticals can get concentration. Absolutely full concentrations from the government of India. So such kind of conferences will be organized once in a year from the next year. So thank you very much, Keyur Bhai, for Shravan and Zain Nathani, everyone, that for your absolutely amazing supports. Why these associations are necessary? Through these meetings, through this convention, we connect to each other, our fellow participants, our industry fellow members, and through connections, through connect, we can sign a contract for the future. These conferences will give you the future idea, where the future is lying. I mean, what is the global scenario, what is the Indian scenario? So such kind of conferences for all of us are very much necessary. Keep attending, keep giving us our support. I'm also having my own industry. Yogesh Mandani is having their own empire. Keyur Bhai is having their own empire. Good. Mono Steel itself is a very good brand. Guardian Steel is having its good brand. We all are trying hard to get best policies for all you all. So give us your best support, and we will try our level best to give you best policies from the government of India. From this platform, I should thank all the sponsors like Electrotherm, my main sponsor, and all the gold sponsors for their supports. All the exhibitors also, thank you very much for your support in this first conference. We as a MRI are having their own magazines. This is the only recycling magazines in India which is issued by the MRI, its own magazines, having all kind of recycling, verticals, informations, global scenario, Indian scenario. Do subscribe such kind of magazines. Every kit has a MRI magazine. Please do read fully and do subscribe for later on for your knowledge purpose. I request MRA Sufyan to play a end video. Is not there? Later on. Okay. Thank you so much. And thank you very much. Please enjoy this conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sanjay Bhai. Our next speaker, Shri Paramjit Singh Ji, is the director of NIST, which is the National Institute of Secondary Steel Technology. He's a metallurgical engineer from Punjab Engineering College with over 25 years experience in the steel sector. Under his leadership, NIST has advanced technology adoption, energy efficiency and sustainability in the secondary steel industry. Paramjit Singh Ji, please aye.
Good afternoon to all of you present over here. Tripathi sir, respected Tripathi sir, and Sanjay bhai, Yogesh bhai, and Ketan Shah ji, and all the participants present over here. It's my honor to be here and to represent NIST. As you know, NIST is the organization which is established by Ministry of Steel in 1987 when there was only re-rolling mills. And the objective was to focus on improve the efficiency. Just as the time passes and new, you can say, technologies have come, now the NIST has broadened the, you can say, service area. I'll talk about that service areas tomorrow. But today I'll just talk about that, all of you know that India has a capacity of more than 200 million tons. Out of that 200 million tons, 47% steel is produced by the secondary steel sector and 53% is by the integrated steel plants. So the contribution is quite huge. I hope that in coming future by 2030, the secondary steel will be contributing around 50%. And if you if we talk about the production side, then around 38% of the steel is produced through the induction furnace route using the scrap, for which today's conference is there, where we are talking about the sustainable steel. And this sector is going to play a major role in this, you can say, in the production of green steel and the quality steel. As you know, the green steel taxonomy has been notified by Ministry of Steel on 23rd of December 2024. After the notification of, and NIST has been notified as a nodal agency. After the notification of that taxonomy, we have worked and we have developed the mechanism. We have followed the CCRS guidelines. We have developed the mechanism for issuing the green steel certificates. And first 3 green certificates have been issued on 13th of August. And we are continuously interacting with, and 8 certificates were issued in the IFA function, which was organized in Mumbai. And we are also going to give some of the certificates tomorrow. And I just want to inform you that there is a huge, you can say, enthusiasm in the industry to get the green steel certificate. And this shows that industry is interested to improve themselves, because once you know that where you stand, then you have then you can work on that, how to improve it. So as on date, we have more than 80 industries registered with us for the green steel certification. We are continuously working with it for the audits and further evaluation of the sheets. So I request all the industries to come forward, because we are not going to give you the green steel certificates only. We are going to handhold you just to improve further, to improve the greenness in the steel. With these words, I thank you, Sanjay bhai, and all the members present over. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Paramjit ji. We are delighted to have government delegates also with us. Shri Devapan Batra ji of BIS will be speaking later today. Thank you for joining us. Tripathi ji is also there on the live web link. Before I request Shri Tripathi ji to say his few words. Sufyan, the link is live, correct? Okay, perfect. Tripathi ji is a 95 batch officer of the Indian Railway Service of Engineers and currently serves as JS of the Ministry of Steel, Government of India. A graduate of IIT Roorkee with a degree in civil engineering. Mr. Tripathi previously served as the executive director at the Railway Land Development Authority. His extensive experience in engineering and administrative domains underlines his leadership in promoting efficiency, innovation, and strategic development within India's steel and infrastructure ecosystem. Can we have Tripathi ji's live link here, please? Great. Just before Shri Tripathi ji says his remarks, sir, I would like to just state one fact for you. We're very proud that we have Mono Steel with us on stage today. Mono Steel is the first company from the secondary steel sector to register for the hydrogen pilot project to reduce carbon emissions, which is fully supported by the Ministry of Steel. The government has allocated, I believe, almost 450 crores to reduce coal consumption and substitute it with innovative ideas like replacing it with hydrogen. MRA is fully behind such initiatives. We request all other steel mills in the room today to take advantage of these government schemes. And we congratulate Mono Steel for taking this first step on this pilot project again. Tripathi ji, welcome sir. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to hearing your remarks.
Namaskar. Can you hear me? Honorable dignitaries, respected industry leaders, entrepreneurs, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It is a privilege to be before those who quite literally shape the strength of our nation, the steel industry of India, and more specifically the recycling and secondary steel sector, which embodies the very spirit of circular economy and sustainability. Today, India is the world's second largest steel producer with crude steel output of 152 million tons in financial year 2025. This achievement is not just a number. It is the story of nation building, roads, bridges, ports, power plants, and cities. The steel sector is the backbone of our infrastructure and contributes nearly 2% of India's GDP, providing employment to over 2.6 billion people directly or indirectly. But as we look to the future, the question before us is no longer just how much steel we produce. It is how sustainably we produce it. Because while steel builds our future, the way we make it decide whether that future is green. Ministry of Steel envisions 300 million ton of capacity by 2030-31. This is a bold step, but it is also complete and compels us to confront a crucial reality that the steel sector contributes about 10 to 12% of India's total greenhouse gas emissions, primarily from fossil fuel-based processes. If India is to achieve its Panchamrit climate goal, including net zero by 2070, the steel industry must lead this green transformation from the front. And within this transformation, recycling and secondary steel production are not peripheral players, they are the game changers. The Ministry of Steel has drawn up a clear decarbonization roadmap to steer this transformation. In the short term, that is up to 2030, our focus is on energy and resource efficiency, integrating renewable power. In medium term, that is from 2030 to 2047, we are advancing the use of green hydrogen and carbon capture, utilization and storage technologies. And in long term, 2047 to 2070, we aim for disruptive innovation that will take Indian steel sector to net zero emission. Our collective goal is to bring down the current emission intensity from 2.54 ton carbon dioxide per ton of crude steel to 2.2 ton carbon dioxide per ton of crude steel by 2030. In the last year, the Ministry of Steel has taken historic steps that are setting global benchmarks. The Greening the Steel Sector Roadmap and Action Plan, released in September 2024, provides the most comprehensive strategy for decarbonizing steel sector. And it has been developed by 14 expert task forces, each focused on actionable solution. The taxonomy of the green steel that has already been detailed by Director NIST and the President IFA, Mandani ji. This is not, the green steel certification is not just a certification, it's a badge of leadership. Those who have already achieved the certification, I congratulate them for this leadership. Under the National Green Hydrogen Mission, the ministry has awarded 5 pilot projects to test hydrogen-based reduction technologies in DRI and blast furnace processes. I've been told that one of the pilot project is by the leading entrepreneur who is present here among us on the dais. Friends, if there is one domain where India can accelerate decarbonization today, it is steel recycling. Recycling steel consumes far less energy, emits up to 70% less carbon dioxide, and saves our precious natural resources, that is iron ore and coal. Every ton of scrap recycled is more than a ton of iron ore saved and more than a ton of the coal saved. India's demand for steel scrap is projected to rise from present 36 million ton to 78 million ton by FY 35-36. To meet this, the Ministry of Steel is formulating Steel Scrap Recycling Policy 2025 in collaboration with all stakeholder ministries. This policy aims to build an organized, efficient scrap collection ecosystem across vehicles, building, railways, and shipbreaking. It will also encourage environmentally sound recycling practices and promote circular economy principle that makes India less dependent on imported scrap. For the secondary sector, this is not just an environmental opportunity, it is a strategic and economic opportunity. You, the recycler, the small and medium steel maker, are not the secondary player anymore. You are the primary drivers of India's green steel revolution. To empower this transformation, the ministry is formulating the National Mission on Sustainable Steel, focusing on secondary steel sector. The mission focuses on incentivizing secondary steel sector for emission reduction by using energy efficient technologies, resource efficiency, and integrating renewable energy. And the scrap comes in resource efficiency. And we have particularly incorporated the use of scrap in reduction of the carbon dioxide emission. Friends, this transition is not just about technology or policy, it is about partnership. The ministry can set direction, but the real momentum comes from you, the recycler, innovators, and entrepreneurs who convert waste into wealth, scrap into strength, and metal into modernity. Together, we are not only reducing emission, we are reshaping India's industrial identity. Each furnace that runs on scrap, each ton of recycled steel that replaces virgin ore brings India closer to the net zero vision and to a future where growth and sustainability walk hand in hand. So let us dream big, but dream responsibly. Let us build not just more steel, but better steel, cleaner, smarter, and greener. Every beam that supports a bridge, every rail that carries our trains, every wire that lights our homes, let it be a testament to India's innovation, resilience, and environmental responsibility. Because when we recycle steel, we are not just recycling metal, we are recycling hope, renewing resources, and reinforcing the future of our nation. Together, we can make India not only the largest producer of the steel, but also the leader of sustainable steel making in the world. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Tripathi ji, for those inspirational words and also taking the time out on a Sunday to join us online. Thank you very much. Can I request for a video to be played right now?
MRAI, Voice of the Indian.
As India aims to become the world's second largest steel producer, one force powers this transformation, secondary steel industry. And at the heart of this journey stands one name, Material Recycling Association of India, Voice of the Indian Recycling Industry. MRAI unites the Indian ferrous recycling industry from collection yards to steel mills, connecting every link in the value chain and promoting a cleaner, more efficient green steel economy. MRAI works hand in hand with the Ministry of Steel and other key government bodies, resolving trade issues, shaping recycling policies, and ensuring the voice of the industry is albassured at the highest level. MRAI's policy interventions have helped streamline scrap imports, simplify compliance, and promote domestic recycling, empowering India's steelmakers to grow sustainably. Every member counts. Every recycler matters. With MRAI, we achieve more. We solve problems faster. We build India's future stronger. MRAI is your bridge to the government, your advocate for growth, and your partner in progress. Join MRAI. Together, we can make India truly sustainable.
As we come towards the end of our plenary session, just to remind you that we have two panel discussion sessions after this, after the plenary concludes. The first one is going to be on BIS standards. It's very interesting, and I request everyone, we're going to continue straight through the plenary. Amar Singh, our Secretary General, will be moderating that with Sri Bhadraji. It will be on Indian standard for high-strength deformed steel rebars. And then after that, we have a session on green steel market procurement and policy initiatives as well, as we conclude day one. Can I request Shri Shravan Agarwal ji, Managing Director of Guardian Castings Private Limited, to please deliver the vote of thanks. He's also a board director of MRAI. He holds an MBA degree and has led Guardian to remarkable growth and success. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Zain. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Shravan Agarwal, Managing Director, Guardian Castings Private Limited, and Director, MRAI. It is a distinct honor to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of our association at the landmark event. At the outset, my deepest gratitude to Mr. V.K. Tripathi ji, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Steel. Despite a demanding schedule, your willingness to join via video conference and articulate the government's bold vision for sustainable steel inspires us all to thrive for higher standards and purposeful innovation. A special thanks to you, Mr. Sanjay Mehta, President MRAI. Your leadership, insight, and unwavering commitment continue to propel our industry into a new era of responsibility and growth. Our thanks also to Mr. Keyur Shah, Managing Director, Mono Steel India Limited, whose forward-thinking approach to collaboration sets a benchmark for a greener tomorrow. Heartfelt appreciation to Mr. Yogesh Mandani ji, President IFA, for sharing their expertise and practical perspectives on greening our sector. To Mr. Zain Nathani, Vice President MRAI, thank you for moderating with poise and ensuring thoughtful, balanced discourse throughout our deliberations. Our thanks to Mr. Haresh Patel, President CO Steel Rolling Mills Association Gujarat, for their engagement and support for our shared mission. We gratefully acknowledge the unfailing support from Mr. Paramjit Singh ji, Director NIST under Ministry of Steel, and Mr. D. Bhadraji, Head Civil Engineer BIS, our partners whose steadfast belief in sustainability amplifies every step our industry takes. Finally, to every delegate and participant, your presence, engagement, and commitment are the backbone of our shared mission. Together, we are forging a future where steel stands as a symbol not just of strength, but sustainability and collective purpose. Thank you one and all for your valuable contributions and unwavering dedication. Let's continue to advance our vision for a greener, more vibrant steel industry. I would now call upon Mr. Amar Singh, our Secretary General, to say a few words.
हॉल में एनर्जी की थोड़ी कमी थी, तो मैंने कहा कि मुझे स्टेज पकड़ना पड़ेगा अब। आप लोगों का तहे दिल से स्वागत करना चाहता हूं और धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं कि इतने कम समय में, लास्ट 1 महीने पहले हमने केयूर भाई हमने प्लान किया कॉन्फ्रेंस, और आप सभी लोगों की जो उपस्थिति है यहाँ पे, इट मेक्स अस वेरी प्राउड। थैंक यू सो मच। जिस तरह से किसी चीज के बारे में सोचा जाता है और उसको अंजाम दिया जाता है, मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगा केयूर भाई का। बोर्ड मीटिंग में ऐसे ही डिस्कस हुआ कि हम लोग कम्युनिटीज की मीटिंग करेंगे, सेपरेट कम्युनिटी वाइज कॉन्फ्रेंसेस करेंगे, और केयूर भाई टुक द लीड। जैन सर, श्रवण जी, संजय भाई, सबका सपोर्ट था और आज ये हमने कॉन्फ्रेंस सक्सेसफुल कर दिया। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन। सिवाय बोर्ड के और भी लोग हैं जिनके सपोर्ट, सहयोग की वजह से ये कॉन्फ्रेंस आज सक्सेसफुल हुई, और मैं वो नाम मेंशन करना चाहता हूं। मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि आईफा और एमआरएआई सिस्टर एसोसिएशंस हैं। हमारे बीच में किसी तरह का कोई कंपटीशन नहीं है। एमआरएआई ऑलवेज सपोर्ट्स आईफा एंड आईफा ऑलवेज सपोर्ट्स एमआरएआई। और मैं तहे दिल से धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगा योगेश भाई का, जिनके सपोर्ट से आज ये कॉन्फ्रेंस सक्सेसफुल हुआ। थैंक यू सो मच योगेश भाई। भावनगर से हमारे हरीश काका हैं। काका प्लीज कम, प्लीज कम, प्लीज कम, प्लीज कम, आइए, आप आगे आइए। 4 दिन पहले काका से रिक्वेस्ट किया गया कि काका आप स्टील इंडस्ट्री का स्ट्रेंथ देखना है, तो प्लीज कम, ऊपर आइए, ऊपर आइए। स्टील इंडस्ट्री का स्ट्रेंथ देखना है और आपके बगैर ये स्ट्रेंथ जो है वो पूरी नहीं है। तो हरीश काका का जो सपोर्ट मिला एमआरएआई को, इवन आईफा को भी, वो बहुत ही सराहनीय है। और मैं चाहूंगा कि इस तरह से ही हम सारी एसोसिएशंस आपस में एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते रहें। Thank you so much, Harish Kaka, for all your support. नेस्ट के बारे में मुझे नहीं पता कि आप लोग कितना जानते हैं, कितना नहीं जानते हैं। नेस्ट लास्ट 2 साल से बहुत उभरता हुआ सितारा बन के आया, एंड ऑल थैंक्स टू श्री परमजीत जी। सर, मैं आपको ये एकदम तथ्य बता रहा हूं। मैं आज मुझे 14 साल हो गए इंडस्ट्री के साथ। 3-4 साल पहले नेस्ट को नहीं जानता था कोई, लेकिन आपकी हार्ड वर्किंग, आपका डेडिकेशन, आई हैव सीन पर्सनली कि योगेश जी के कहने पे, संजय भाई के कहने पे आप एक दिन में भी कहीं पहुंच जाते हैं। एंड दिस इज अ ट्रिमेंडस एफर्ट विच नेस्ट इज पुटिंग टू प्रमोट आर सेकेंडरी स्टील इंडस्ट्री। हम लोग को प्रमोट करने के लिए काम हो रहा है, और जो ग्रीन स्टील सर्टिफिकेशंस हैं या जो भी चीजें, जो नए नए बदलाव आ रहे हैं, वो आगे चल के हमारी इंडस्ट्री को ही फायदा देने वाले हैं, सेकेंडरी स्टील इंडस्ट्री को ही बढ़ावा देने वाले हैं। तो मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगा सर, और मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा संजय भाई, योगेश भाई, काइंडली फेलिसिटेट परमजीत सर फॉर हिज प्रेजेंस।
देखिए, आपकी एमआरएआई है ना, इंटरनेशनल एसोसिएशन से काफ़ी जुड़ी हुई है, बहुत ज़्यादा जुड़ी हुई है। चाहे वो यूएसए की एसोसिएशन हो, यूरोप की BIR हो, दुबई की BMRA हो, UK की BMR है, आपको मैं बहुत ही मतलब कि इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ बता रहा हूँ कि जब वो यहाँ आते हैं उनके प्रेसिडेंट या उनके चेयर वगैरह, और वो जब हमारे गवर्नमेंट डिग्नेटरीज को डायस के ऊपर देखते हैं, मंत्री जी को देखते हैं, ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया साहब आए, रुचिका जी, विके त्रिपाठी, संदीप पॉन्ट्रिक साहब, नीस्ट के परमजीत सिंह साहब है, अब बिलीव कीजिए मेरे ऊपर कि वो बोलते कि आप गवर्नमेंट को अपने स्टेज पे लाते कैसे हैं। हमारे इधर तो कोई गवर्नमेंट का बंदा आता ही नहीं हमारे कोई प्रोग्राम में, चाहे रेमा हो, चाहे BIR हो, कोई भी हो। आपकी गवर्नमेंट इतनी आपसे मिल सकती है, आप मिलते भी हो, इनवाइट भी करते हो, लेके भी आ जाते हो। तो हमने ये बताया कि ये 10 साल का ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन है हमारे, ये 10-15 साल के अंदर, लास्ट 10 साल के अंदर जिस तरीके से ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हुआ है, मतलब कि गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स में भी, मैं रियली अपनी मतलब मन की इच्छा जाहिर कर रहा हूँ आपके सामने। हम चाहते हैं एडवोकेसी के लिए, हम बात करते हैं, अपॉइंटमेंट्स मांगते हैं, चाहे योगेश भाई का एक्सपीरियंस हो, चाहे मेरा एक्सपीरियंस हो। आपकी एसोसिएशन में जेन्युइन एजेंडा होना चाहिए, आपको अपॉइंटमेंट मिलेगा, आपकी सुनवाई होगी, आपके उस एजेंडे के ऊपर काम भी होगा। देखिए, डिसीजन ऑन द स्पॉट नहीं होते हैं गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट से, टेक्स टाइम, बिकॉज पूरी इंडस्ट्री का सवाल है, उनको उनकी अपनी कार्य प्रणाली है। बट मैं आपको इतना कह सकता हूँ कि आपको अटेंड किया जाता है। तो अभी जैसे मेरे सेक्रेटरी जनरल ने, अमर सिंह ने बताया निस्ट के बारे में, मैं वाकई में बताता हूँ कि एक लेमैन भी फ़ोन उठा के रंजीत साहब से बात कर सकता है। आपकी इंडस्ट्री से जितने भी 1700 मेंबर है, इनसे एटलीस्ट बात कर सकते हैं, आप इनसे ज्ञान प्राप्त कर सकते हैं, आप इनसे ग्रीन स्टील के बारे में, टैक्सोनॉमी के बारे में बात कर सकते हैं। ये एटलीस्ट कम से कम आपके सामने उपस्थित है, बड़ी चीज़ है हमारे लिए। थैंक यू सो मच।
अमर जी,
जब
जस्ट एक छोटा सा कमेंट करना चाहूँगा। तो नीस्ट जो है ये बहुत पुराना ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, और ये सेकेंडरी स्टील के वेलफेयर के लिए, और सेकेंडरी स्टील में नई लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी आनी चाहिए, सेकेंडरी स्टील को प्रमोट करने के लिए ये संस्था स्थापित हुई थी। मुझे याद है कमल जी उसके फाउंडर, वन ऑफ द फाउंडर डायरेक्टर्स है उस संस्था के। जैसा कि अमर जी ने कहा कि 2 साल से सबको पता चल रहा है कि नीस्ट, डेफिनेटली परमजीत जी पहले नीस्ट में रह चुके हैं, और उनका एक झुकाव नीस्ट के साथ और अपने सेकेंडरी स्टील सेक्टर के साथ में काफ़ी ज़्यादा है। और ये 2 साल से, जब से इन्होंने ये डायरेक्टरशिप का पोस्ट लिया है, मे बी लाइक 1.5 ईयर्स से, इनसे हमारा रेगुलर डिस्कशन होता था, एंड वेरी प्राउडली सेइंग दैट इन्हीं के वजह से आज मिनिस्ट्री ने रिकॉग्नाइजेशन ऑफ सेकेंडरी स्टील होना चाहिए। सेकेंडरी स्टील, वाई नॉट रिकॉग्नाइज्ड? Why only when a layman talks about the steel in India, he recognized only 5 to 6 players, which are the main producers, JSW है, जिंदल, उसके बाद अपना सेल, RINL, टाटा, इसके अलावा बाकी किसी का नाम क्यों नहीं आता? ये सेक्रेटरी का बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन मार्क था। एंड डेफिनेटली सेक्रेटरी बीइंग अ स्टील सेक्रेटरी, बिफोर दैट ही हेडेड वेरियस डिपार्टमेंट, तो उनके दिमाग में भी यही था कि स्टील बोले तो इतने ही लोग और इतने लोगों में काम होता है। थैंक्स टू नीस्ट, सेंट्रा वर्ल्ड के मिस्टर ये भी बैठे हुए हैं साथ में, तो इन्होंने भी काफ़ी सेकेंडरी स्टील को कैसे प्रमोट किया जाए, तो एक क्या बोलते हैं ना, एक सिनर्जी बनी, और वो सिनर्जी में नाउ इट इज़ टर्न ऑफ अस, हमारे सेक्टर का कोई आके हमको लिफ्ट तो करने वाला नहीं है, हमको अपने आप को लिफ्ट करना पड़ेगा, हमको अपने आप को रिकॉग्नाइज करवा के लेना पड़ेगा। हमारे पास एक इंस्ट्रक्टर, एक प्रोफेसर स्टील मिनिस्ट्री ने दिया है नीस्ट के माध्यम से परमजीत जी को, तो इसका हम कितना जल्दी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इनसे एनकैश करके हम अपने आप को रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे। सी एवरीथिंग विल फॉलो। मेरी श्रवण भाई से अभी बात हो रही थी कि मार्केट बहुत स्लैग चल रहा है, रेट नहीं मिल रहे, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का बहुत बड़ा इशू हमारे पास है, सब कुछ है, पर हमारे सेक्टर का स्टील और बाकी जो मेन सेक्टर का स्टील, जिसको मेन प्रोड्यूसर कहते हैं, प्राइमरी प्रोड्यूसर कहते हैं, उनके स्टील के प्राइसिंग में डिफरेंस आज भी 6 से 7 रुपए का है, 7,000 रुपीज अ टन। हमको नहीं चाहिए बाकी सारी फैसिलिटीज कि हमको टैरिफ कम कर दो, सब्सिडी दे दो, हमको सिर्फ लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड दो। और ये लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड देने का जो काम है वो हमको हो सकता है नीस्ट के माध्यम से, स्टील मिनिस्ट्री से ही। तो हमको अपने आप को, स्टील मिनिस्ट्री ने कहा है कि रिकॉग्नाइज करवा लो, लेट अस डू दैट। ये ग्रीन टैक्सोनॉमी है, अभी परमजीत जी नई एक टेक्सोनॉमी लेके आ रहे हैं, वो है क्वालिटी टेक्सोनॉमी। तो क्वालिटी टेक्सोनॉमी में ये है कि हमारे स्टील को एक क्वालिटी सर्टिफिकेशन थ्रू नीस्ट, थ्रू स्टील मिनिस्ट्री दिया जाएगा। और ये बहुत अच्छी बात है, क्योंकि सबको पता है कि हम तो स्टील बनाते हैं और वो भी क्वालिटी बनाते हैं। वेरी प्राउड, वेरी लाउड, हम स्टील क्वालिटी ही बनाते हैं सर, रियली। अरे तो इसमें कोई सिर्फ रिकॉग्नाइजेशन का इशू है, बहुत जल्दी ये जर्नी हम खत्म कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ द नीस्ट। सो थैंक यू टू द नीस्ट, थैंक यू टू MRI। संजय भाई ने बार बार कहा है कि MRI और आईफा ये हमेशा, और मैं वेरी प्राउडली सेइंग दैट कि MRI का झुकाव हमारे स्टील सेक्टर के तरफ है। MRI के बहुत सारे वर्टिकल्स है, पर आप संजय भाई से जब भी बात करोगे वो हमेशा रिसाइकलिंग, स्टील और स्टील मैन्युफैक्चरर्स की बात करते हैं। तो थैंक यू संजय भाई कि ऑलवेज यू टेक ऑन स्टील इंडस्ट्री ऑन प्रायोरिटी। तो ये बहुत बहुत अपने लिए अच्छी बात है, और ये सिनर्जी बनी है। जैसा संजय भाई ने बोला कि हम 10-15 साल के बाद आज ये है कि हम किसी को भी इनवाइट करते हैं, चाहे मिनिस्ट्री से हो, चाहे ब्यूरोक्रेसी से हो, पॉलिसी मेकिंग से हो, सब लोग आते हैं। क्यों आते हैं? क्योंकि वो लोग चाहते हैं कि हम रिकॉग्नाइज हो। तो ये रिकॉग्नाइज वाला फॉर्मूला यहाँ से टेक अवे करके चलते हैं। ये फोरम, ये कॉन्फ्रेंस खत्म होते ही हम लोगों को यहाँ से एक ही टेक अवे लेके चलना है कि लेट अस बी रिकॉग्नाइज्ड। थैंक यू।
किसी भी चीज को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए लीडर्स का होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, और अच्छे लीडर्स का। मैं हमारे डायरेक्टर गोपाल गुप्ता जी, जो प्रेसिडेंट एमेरिटस भी हैं आईफा के, उनका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं कि उन्होंने ऐसा रतन ढूंढ के लेके आए। जब आज से आई थिंक 3-4 साल पहले आईफा का इलेक्शंस होने वाला था और बहुत सारे डिस्कशंस चालू थे, योगेश जी को ऐसा ढूंढ के लाए, हमने कभी सोचा भी नहीं था कि योगेश भाई आने वाले हैं। एंड व्हाट अ परफॉर्मेंस इन लास्ट 2 years। आईफा को यहां से यहां तक लेके जाने के लिए योगेश जी, हार्ट फेल्ट ग्रेटिट्यूड, बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज टू यू। बहुत अच्छा काम आपने किया है सर। और आईफा, MRI, ये सब साथ में मिलके ही हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। लास्ट 10 साल में मैं आप लोग को बता दूं, हमारे संजय भाई, ही हैज पुट सो मच ऑफ एफर्ट्स। आज सब लोग को लगता होगा कि हाँ ठीक है, इतना बड़ा इंडस्ट्री कैसे चलाते हैं, MRI कैसे चलाते हैं। मैं आपको बता दूं, ही हैज गिवन अप हिज पर्सनल वर्क, अपना खुद का कंपनी का काम छोड़ के MRI को इतने आगे लेके आए निस्वार्थ भाव से। जब तक कोई अपने ट्रेड की सेवा नहीं करेगा, वो लीडर या वो एसोसिएशन इतने आगे नहीं आएगी। सेम गोज विद योगेश भाई, स्पेंडिंग सो मच टाइम ऑन आईफा, एंड heads off, the secondary steel industry has got these 2 gems which will take secondary steel industry on a very larger notes. Thank you so much. I request Sanjay bhai to kindly felicitate Yogesh bhai, the guest of honor, for our today's session. Abhi. Thank you very much to all the dignitaries who are sitting on the dais. May I request you to please take seats below. और बहुत ज़्यादा धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगा हमारे डायमंड स्पॉन्सर्स इलेक्ट्रोथर्म, विपुल भाई एंड टीम। सूरज भाई को हमने यहाँ पे मिस किया, सुरेश सर को मिस किया, बट give our best gratitude. This is our first conference and your support is immense, and we will always keep this in mind, the contribution of Electrotherm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vipul bhai. Also, a big thanks to all our diamond sponsors, gold sponsors, MTC Group, Guardian Castings, Ganga Recycling Solutions, which is taking a shape. And I'm very proud to announce this, that the second big shredder in the country is going to install very soon. Raghav Productivity Enhancers and Nathani Group. A big thank you to all the gold sponsors for sponsoring this event, and to